5 things you must let go to grow. 1. The need for constant approval. One of the most powerful things you can do for your personal growth is to stop needing everyone's approval. For many of us, the fear of rejection runs deep. We shape our choices based on what others might say, think, or feel. We hesitate to follow our dreams because we're scared someone will disapprove. But here's the truth. You don't need permission to be yourself. When you constantly seek approval, you're giving others control over your happiness. You're living life for their applause instead of your peace. Growth comes from within, not from validation outside of you. The greatest breakthroughs in life often begin the moment you realize not everyone will understand you, and that's okay. You don't owe anyone an explanation for wanting more. You don't need to prove your worth to those who refuse to. See it? Your value doesn't increase because someone likes what you do. The moment you stop trying to please everyone, you'll begin to live with freedom. You'll start to breathe easier. You'll find the courage to say no to things that don't align with your values. And you'll finally have the space to say yes to the life you want. This isn't about arrogance. It's about authenticity. You're not here to live a life scripted by others. You're here to write your own. So let go of the need for constant approval. You are enough, right now without it. 2. The fear of failure. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it. Every person who's ever achieved something meaningful has failed. They've stumbled, struggled, and fallen short. But the key difference? They didn't stay there. They didn't let failure define them. They used it as fuel. The fear of failure is what stops most people from even trying. We imagine the embarrassment, the judgment, the pain. But what we often forget is that failure is not permanent. It's not fatal. In fact, failure is the best teacher you'll ever meet. When you fear failure, you choose comfort over courage. You stay in your safe zone, never discovering how far you could truly go. But growth doesn't happen there. Greatness is found in discomfort, in risk, in doing the thing that scares you. You don't have to be perfect to begin. You just have to be willing to begin. Start messy. Start scared. Just start, because each failure will bring clarity. Each mistake will teach you something you couldn't have learned by standing still. So let go of the fear. It's not your enemy, it's your invitation. An invitation to become stronger, braver, and more capable than you ever imagined. Fail forward, learn, adapt, rise, and keep going. 3. Comparing yourself to others. Comparison is a thief. It sneaks into your mind and steals your joy, your confidence, and your peace. We scroll through social media, see someone's highlight reel, and start questioning our own journey. We compare our behind the scenes to someone else's best moment, and then we feel small. But here's what you need to remember. You're not in a race with anyone. Life isn't a competition. Your timeline is yours. Your path is unique. The things you're building, becoming, and learning, they matter, even if no one else sees them right now. When you compare, you often forget the sacrifices behind someone's success. You don't see the sleepless nights, the doubts, the failures they had to overcome. You only see the finish line, not the marathon. And even then, that finish line may not even be your destination. The only person you should compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. Are you kinder, braver, more disciplined? That's growth. That's progress. So stop looking sideways. Look inward. Water your own grass. Tend to your own dreams. Because when you stop comparing, you start appreciating yourself, your pace, your process. And that's where true peace begins. 4. Holding on to past mistakes. We all make mistakes. Some big, some small, some we wish we could erase. But what defines us isn't the mistake. It's what we do after. Do we learn from it? Or do we let it become a burden we carry forever? Too many people are haunted by what they did or didn't do years ago. They replay those moments over and over, punishing themselves in their minds. But here's the truth. The past can't be changed. What can be changed is how you choose to carry it. Forgiveness, especially self-forgiveness, is a form of freedom. It's not about pretending the mistake didn't happen. It's about choosing not to let it control your future. You're not the same person you were back then. You've grown, you've learned, you've survived. Carrying guilt for years is like trying to move forward with a heavy backpack full of bricks. It slows you down, it exhausts you, and it keeps you from seeing what's ahead. So put it down, acknowledge the lesson, make peace with your past, then turn the page. Because you deserve a life that isn't defined by your lowest moment. 5. Toxic people and their opinions. You can't grow in an environment that constantly tries to shrink you. Some people aren't meant to walk your journey. Their energy drains you. Their words belittle you. Their presence keeps you stuck. And yet, we hold on, out of loyalty, out of guilt, out of fear. But here's what you must understand. Not everyone deserves access to your life. Not everyone gets a front row seat. Some people were only meant to be a chapter, not your whole story. Toxic people often project their insecurities onto others. They mock your dreams because they gave up on theirs. They try to control you because they have no control over themselves. And the longer you allow their voice to echo in your mind, the harder it becomes to hear your own. Letting go doesn't mean you hate them. It means you love yourself enough to walk away. You're allowed to protect your peace. You're allowed to choose growth over guilt. You're allowed to outgrow people. Your future depends on the boundaries you set today. So choose relationships that inspire you, challenge you, and respect you. And let the rest go with grace, not bitterness.